It's frustrating because we don't know what we're going to do.
We have new details and some difficult decisions to be made by families on the south side. Do they rebuild their homes or sell their property to Bexar County? Homes around the Mission Espada area were damaged, some destroyed in a disastrous flood back on Memorial Day weekend.
And tonight we are learning just how much this county project will cost you, the taxpayer. Also, why the county says this affects everyone, not just the people whose homes were flooded.
It affects every resident in Bexar County that purchases flood insurance from the National Flood Insurance Program.
In less than 24 hours now, people living along Espada Road will be headed to Bexar County Commissioners Court. Families that were flooded out actually have 3 options on the table.
We're also going to get a budget that shows just how much all of this is going to cost. News 4's Melissa Vega has been digging deeper into all of this, talked with neighbors, and also has a preview of what to expect tomorrow. Melissa?
Well, the proposed budget for the Espada flooding is a little more than $5.5 million. If county commissioners approve that budget money tomorrow, then that means staff can go ahead and start ordering appraisals on the flooded homes, look at relocation costs, engineer studies. But some living along Espada Road say the county's intentions are not that clear. A white picket fence surrounds the Espada Road house Rachael Eaton has called home sweet home all her life.
And everyone down this road, we're all related.
The quiet living turned into quite a nightmare Memorial Day weekend after the record floods.
It's devastated our family. I mean, my parents' house is a house where we'd all come together.
This is Eaton's parents' home. Her father started fixing it up right after the flooding. But that's not the case for Eaton, her husband, and their 2 sons. Their home, once covered in water, still sits empty in the back of her parents' property.
We don't know where we stand, you know. They tell us one thing, and then it's another thing.
Laura Jesse with Bexar County says the 19 families along Espada Road with flooded homes have 3 options. The county can buy back their property, or the homeowner can stay, but they'd have to rebuild to flood standards.
If we turned a blind eye to a flooded resident trying to rebuild just to the way it was before the flood, the federal government could say, nope, sorry, Bexar County, you can't have that program.
Another option, the resident keeps the title to their land but doesn't rebuild on it, but could make use of it for something like agriculture.
We want to make sure that we do it right.
For Eaton, nothing seems right now.
It's not really the money that we're after. It's just that now we have to fight for a right to live here. And I don't understand why.
Eaton says she still doesn't know what she and her family members are going to do, but she says they do know it's going to cost a lot of money to rebuild their houses to flood standards. And of course, we will let you know what happens here in Commissioners Court tomorrow. Reporting live downtown tonight, Melissa Vega, News 4 San Antonio.
All right, Melissa, thanks for the update.